Hey everyone, Sarah here. Today I'm going to be sharing an Asian market haul with you. I went to 2 different Asian markets in my area. I picked up quite a few things and I didn't go in with a list, so it might seem all a little bit random. Just basically whatever I saw that piqued my interest, I grabbed, and I'm going to share it with you in no particular order. So the first thing, these king oyster mushrooms. Asian markets always have really interesting and affordable produce. So when I saw these, I got really excited because one of the vegan channels that I watch, Andy and Mandi, they released a video where they cooked king oyster mushrooms as if they were scallops. I wanted to try that out. I'm going to link the video down below if you're interested. Also grab some jalapenos. I use these all the time, especially in Indian food. I've already used a couple. Also grab some Thai basil. Can't find this at conventional grocery stores, but it's one of my favorite herbs of all time. I like to make Thai curries at home pretty often. I'm pretty confident when it comes to replicating like Thai or Japanese or Chinese dishes, but when it comes to Korean food, I know next to nothing. I've probably eaten at a Korean restaurant like once or twice in my life. I just know nothing about it, but I had seen Mommy Tang make these Korean rice cakes. It's literally just 100% rice. Not really sure yet how I'm going to prepare these. Definitely need to do a little bit more research, but maybe I will include the end result in one of my like what I eat in a day videos coming up. The next thing is so delicious but really bad for you. This is deep fried soybean cake. So it's basically just like really spongy tofu that is then deep fried. I already like ate one so I can show you. Look like this. And what's so good about it, I mean, besides the fact that it's deep fried, is that because it's really spongy, it absorbs whatever sauce you put it in really nicely. It just becomes super flavorful. So I only got one package of these because it's certainly not good for you, but it's gonna make for one tasty dinner sometime this week. I got some rice noodles. This is the kind that I always get. Has like a shrimp on there, but it's completely vegan. It's literally just rice flour, cornstarch, and water. Love making vegan sushi, so I got a bunch of dried seaweed. I just stocked up. There's 40 sheets all together here. And it's much cheaper to buy seaweed at an Asian market than it is at a regular supermarket. Asian markets tend to also have like a section with a bunch of cool knickknacks, so I grabbed a Sushi Rolling Mat finally. I'd never had one before. I would always just use my hands, but now I can make them like a little bit tighter and more professional looking for my Instagram photos. Then, as I mentioned, and as you would probably already know if you have been watching my channel for a while, I'm obsessed with Thai curry, so I finally just got these 2 huge tubs. Each one of these was about $3.50, whereas if you go to a regular supermarket and just get like the little glass jar, that alone would be like $3 or $4, so definitely a better value here. Got green and red. And with curry paste, you want to look at the ingredients and just make sure that it doesn't contain any fish or shrimp paste. These are both vegan. Got a huge bottle of seasoned rice vinegar. It's just rice vinegar that has a little bit of salt and sugar in it. And this makes the perfect sushi rice, super easy. And I make sushi and sushi bowls all the time, so I just got the huge bottle. Coconut milk is another thing that I use all the time that tends to be very overpriced at regular supermarkets, so I grabbed 2 cans. Also grabbed some canned bamboo shoots. These are shredded, and I got some baby corn. Both of these I love for Thai curries or for just like Chinese inspired stir fries. I love the texture of bamboo shoots, especially when they're shredded. They almost remind me of noodles. They're very low in calories, high in fiber, so they really bulk out a meal and keep you feeling full. Next thing is this vegetarian mushroom flavored stir fry sauce, and this was in the section with like all of the oyster sauces and black bean pastes, and it's not particularly healthy. It's just like your standard like brown sauce. It's got sugar, salt, soybeans, but it's just nice to have in a pinch when you don't want to mix up your own sauce. Next thing, super random, tapioca starch. This is used as like a thickener, and I got this specifically to make a recipe for coconut mango sticky rice. Also picked up some Mochiko, some sweet rice flour, and this was only $1.50, less than that for this box, whereas at a regular supermarket I've seen it go for $3 or $4, so I grabbed this. I'm not sure exactly how I'm gonna use it, but probably in some sort of dessert. I might just make mochi, we will see. Got some dry whole cumin seeds. Use these all the time for Indian dishes or for like spiced basmati rice. Got some organic dry soybeans just because they were super cheap, and I thought it might be fun to try and make my own soy milk. I might make a video of that. Also got some black sesame seeds. I use white roasted sesame seeds all the time. I'm not sure if these taste different from the white ones, but I am sort of a sucker for presentation, so I just thought that the contrast of like the black seeds on like white rice would look really nice, so you can judge me if you want. And of course, Asian markets always have a bunch of exotic different rice varieties. So I got some of this black glutinous rice. I think I've tried this before, and it has a bit of like a sweeter flavor, and it could be used in desserts. And then I got some of this red rice, which I think looks kind of similar to the rice that they serve at my favorite Thai restaurant. I'm not sure, but I was just curious, so I grabbed this. Last thing I got is really exciting. I'm probably gonna use a little bit of this later today in a smoothie. It's a Matcha Booster, so it's just sweetened matcha tea with a little bit of yuzu flavor, and yuzu is a citrus. And you just add it to your smoothies, or I think maybe you can put it in water. That concludes my Asian market haul. Definitely stay tuned for upcoming videos if you're interested to see how I use all these things. And if you have any recommendations as to how to use some of the ingredients, definitely leave them down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.